Let's revive and swatch this 90s Pure Ice nail polish in the shade Iced Copper, the one that was the most requested shade to swatch from my Pure Ice collection tour video. This has a stuck cap, so instead of forcing it and possibly breaking it at the neck, since frosted bottles are more fragile, we'll soak the cap with acetone. I use a lot of acetone, so I buy the 1-gallon cans at the hardware store. They're $20 and it's 100% acetone, but without the girl tax when it's sold in small pink bottles. I'll just leave this to soak upside down for about 20 minutes. After the soak, it opens quite easily. Now we're just going to clean up the cap and rim of the bottle. I'm using some pointed precision cotton swabs to clean the polish from the cap threads, dipping them into the same acetone I used to soak the cap. I have another cap to soak for another revival, so it won't go to waste. And now I'm just quickly cleaning the glass. After seeing to the usual bottle maintenance, we can now add my nail polish thinner. I was quite surprised that this was the bottle that most people wanted to see, but I guess copper-colored polish isn't as common as it used to be. But I think it's a color that really works for all seasons. Sorry to interrupt the regular programming, but we need to do a toe bean inventory. Fortunately, everything checks out and we can continue. I know this will need to sit for a while with the thinner, but I figured a little motion with the vortex would do it well since most of the dried polish is on the sides of the bottle. It's actually dissolving pretty well with the vortex, so maybe it won't have to rest with the thinner for very long. Occasionally, I do like to turn the bottle upside down to get into the upper corners. Sometimes though, depending on how good the seal is, the reliquefied polish can get into the threads again, so I don't do it with every brand, depending on how tricky they can be to clean. It looks pretty good now, but there's still some polish stuck in the corners, so I'll finish that off camera with a good old-fashioned handshake while I catch up on my Love Island. These people are messy. In case you were needing a status update on Misha's nap, he is now hanging the beans. Iced Copper is now swatchable, so let's give it a try. After everything, it's only about 30% full. The copper mica in this is so sparkly. It's of course a great fall color, but I think it could complement a summer tan really well. Or if you're a ginger or even just have the freckles, a copper like this is great. My mom is a ginger and I happen to inherit her freckly complexion. Sometimes people will notice them in videos and lecture me on SPF, but friends, I have freckles in places the sun has never had the pleasure of reaching. Before I show you the full manicure, I need to keep you abreast on the napping situation. It has come to this. I'll poke him once my nails are dry to make sure he's still with us. But here's the final look. It's such a stunning metallic copper. If you know of a modern equivalent, please leave it in the comments. I'm sure a few people would love one. I have a bunch more nostalgic revivals and swatches planned, so if you haven't already, be sure to follow along to see more.